Hey, happy Thursday. Hi, Steffi. Hi, Vampy. Yes, you are here on time. Steffi is here like all might. Hello from work, Pint. Hope you're doing well. Ugh. I am sore today. Thursday. Day for furries. I do pet play. That's furry adjacent, right? I am at work? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, technically, I'm also kind of at work. But yes, I hope your workday is smooth and as unstressful as work can possibly be. Because I know it's usually rather stressful. Let me see, what updates do I have for y'all? I have done almost nothing in the week since I've seen y'all. Oh, I did a photo shoot. I did a photo shoot while I was away. People failing basic computer navigation, but nothing too stressful. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's also hard too, right? Because, like, a lot of the time people are failing computer navigation because, like, is it younger folks or older folks? Because I find with, like, older folks are, like, much older than us. They're, like, just completely tech illiterate. And then younger, it's just they've spent all their time in apps, so they just do not understand where anything is. Both, yeah. It's just, so it's like you're dealing with two different kinds of not knowing how things work. And it's... The thing I think that's frustrating is not necessarily that they don't know, it's that they, like, deeply uncurious and, like, don't know enough to even teach themselves anything. Ask for help, but try, yeah. It's like a learned helplessness sort of thing. That's, like, really exhausting. Let me see. I should have some stream safe BTS for ya. Yeah, bodysuit's safe for Twitch, I'm assuming. Some stuff I can't open, but this I can open. Hi, Salty, welcome in. The amount of questions I get that are Googleable is infuriating. Yeah, fair. It's just so incapable of having curiosity. This is the shoot I did on Monday. I did this. This is what I did. This was me on Monday. I felt very cute. It's really weird to see me with bangs, but this was me. And Lucy was Bowsette, so Bowsette Boozette, and I have a bruise on my thigh that I can't show you, but it was from some pleaser heels. Thank you, Steffi. They need to pay $10 every time they ask me if we service X City. Yeah. You are cute. Ah, thank you. Number of times I've taught hotkeys to the same person. Oh my goodness. Just write down a post-it note. Learn from every video game ever and just leave post-it notes all over your monitor with all of the information you need to know. But yeah, this is really, really fun. It's also nice because I don't have to put fangs in anymore. They're just there. So that's helpful. I felt super cute, and Lucy was super cute, and we're cute together, and I'm in the middle of editing photos. In the middle of editing photos. Here, I'll show you. I'll show you the one I'm editing at the moment. I'm like mid-editing. Here, let me... I can make this smaller. The window is massive, but I'm editing. You know, editing. This is a little special preview just for y'all. Yeah, editing. So that was Monday. Other than that, worked all weekend. And my health has been not good. My health has been bad, actually. So I sent me my T4. My brain is like, how the fuck is it tax season already? Yeah, actually, after stream, I'm doing my taxes because we need our tax returns early so we can buy a new car. Because I told you all about the car thingy. So we did get the answer that it is in fact totaled. It's a write-off. We did get a decent chunk of money for it, more than we thought we were going to, though. So we're gonna get a new car. We're trying to do our taxes as quickly as possible so that we can get our tax returns, or at least know how much we're getting, so that we can figure out how much we want to spend on a car, because we have to get a car. My job sent me my T4s, yeah. I will say, benefit to being self-employed. I can just sort of do it in whenever. I hate insurance. Yeah, I mean, insurance is annoying, but, to be honest, the repairs were significantly more than the money they gave us. And the amount they gave us is more than we thought we were gonna get, because of the damage. Oh yeah, digital stuff taking that long is ridiculous. But our insurance dude is pretty chill and pretty helpful, so it wasn't as bad as it could have been as far as that goes. But we dropped by the body shop the other day to go pick stuff up. It was just me and Cryptid, and made sure to get everything out of the car. They default to write-offs instead of repairs 99% of the time, which is yeah, that is true, but we were like, the damage was the entire front left side of the bumper. One of the lights, like the entire light thing, was misaligned and damaged. The whole side panel there was damage too. The wheel well was damaged. There was a flat tire. So like, there was enough stuff happening, and it's an old enough vehicle, like we had just done a bunch of stuff on it, and it was already like the check engine light wouldn't turn off because all the screws were dying. Like, it had a very, very, very large amount of kilometers on it. So like, it being a write-off wasn't something we were surprised by when it happened, luckily. But yeah, so we got all our stuff out of the car, got the plates. It was really funny because when we were at the body shop picking it up, the receptionist was lovely, but she overheard Cryptid and I talking about trans stuff, because I'm dealing with some things, and then was like, kind of unprompted out of nowhere, was like, hey, I think I've been mentioning perimenopause and how warm it was, because like the whole front of the place is like a greenhouse, and she was complaining about how warm it was, and she's like, I feel like I'm having hot flashes, and then someone suggested to her that maybe she was going through perimenopause, and she's like, don't suggest that, I'm not that old. And I'm like, if it makes you feel better, I'm going through it, and I'm in my mid-30s. So, like, it can happen young. That's not necessarily calling you old. And she was like, yeah. I had mentioned that, I don't remember if it was her or me that brought up that you can use hormone therapy for perimenopause. And I was like, yeah, that's like something I'm looking into. And she was like, you know, to be honest, if I had known transition was a thing when I was younger, I think I'd just be a man. And I'm like, how do I subtly tell this woman I've just met in a customer service scenario that she can be a man now if she wants to. She can. So I was just like, hey, yeah, like testosterone is like frequently used even for cis women for like perimenopause. If that's a thing you want to look into, I'm hoping to God that she just tries it and likes it and goes, oh shit, it's still an option. I'm like, so I was like, I'm in my mid-30s. I'm gonna go on testosterone. I'm considering, I'm like, you know, like I'm probably, I'll go more into it in a second, but I was like, it's still an option, bestie. You can still do this. It's fine. You can be a man about it if you want. Like, it's totally fine. You can be non-binary. You can do whatever you want. But like, just being trans in public and having little eggs, because normally I wouldn't accuse someone of being an egg, but when someone unprompted to your face goes, you know, if I had known I could be a man, I would be a man. And like wistfully and genuinely and not in a like turfy way, just in a like I want what you have. And I'm like, but you can have that. You can do that. You're like my age, it's fine. So yeah, I'm just like, hopefully I planted a little seed that it's fine. That you can go on like a low dose if you want to. Like, I was trying to be super gentle about like, hey, like, you can go on like a low dose and see how you feel about it and see if that helps like the hot flashes and stuff. Like, you don't need to go to like Cryptid's level of growing a beard. Like, you can take it in steps and see. Though that brings me to the next thing, which is my health, because we finished that and the downtown transit is all fucky, so we ended up just walking. We went to a camera store to look at camera stuff because Cryptid loves camera shit, so I was like, let's just look at camera shit while we're here. And by the time we were back in the subway, we walked the distance of like from Parliament to Yonge. Anyone from Toronto will know that's not shortest walk in the world, but it's not that far. It's like a 20-minute walk. That's not too bad. Because it was really nice out. By that point, my leg had spun around backwards and my knee was sideways. So I could only bend my knee that way. I couldn't put it that way. It was just bending sideways. It's still a solid trek, but Salty, you know me. You know I can walk that far normally, right? Like, that is not a normal amount for me to be fucked up by. For me to be at, like, end of the day, my knee is sideways, and I can't, like, I can barely walk levels of I'm limping. That is not a normal thing for me. So we go home, and then we're gonna grab some stuff, like, drop off the plates, grab some food, and then go back to, because Lucy was, needed some food for work lunch. So we're gonna grab some food and go back to them. Because they were having like a bad brain day and stuff. So I threw my knee brace on and we head out and we go get some food, and I book an appointment with my doctor because I've been talking to Kat from chat about some things, and I was like, I need to talk to my doctor because my knee is bending sideways from basically nothing. And the thing is, it's been doing that all week. Like, almost every day, my knee just, like, by the end of the day is just sideways. And that's even just me, like, fucking around in the house. I had RMT recently, and, like, even that night, after, like, my hips still hurt, my back still hurt. That's not normal for me. Usually, at least the day after RMT, I'm, like, sore from the massage, but I'm feeling significantly better. And the day after that, after I've had some sleep and some heat on it, I feel great. Not the case. I'm still in so much pain. Like, the RMT is definitely helping because I can feel things are less stiff, and like my back does feel more reasonably mobile, but there's some weird shit going on in my body. And then we were getting on transit again, and by the time we were on the vehicle, I was blind. So I was like, I can handle like limping around in my knee braces, whatever. Because it doesn't hurt, it's just bending the wrong way. So with the knee brace on, I'll be fine. But by the time we get back on transit, I'm fucking blind, and I'm like, oh, I can't see shit right now. And Cryptid's just like, you good? You good, dude? You good? And I was like, there's 3 ways that I go suddenly completely legally blind out of nowhere. It's not good. It's not. So way the first is blood pressure. Sometimes when my blood pressure drops, especially from POTS, I'll like stand up and then I go blind for a little bit. Or if I have a beefy blood test, then my blood pressure will drop and I'll go blind for a little bit. So I don't think it's that though, because I was sitting down at the time and I checked my heart rate and I could still get a pretty strong pulse in my throat. So I'm like, okay, it's not blood pressure. My heart rate's fine. My blood pressure seems fine. My pulse seems fine. It's not that. Way the second. Blood sugar, right? Sometimes when my blood sugar drops, pretty low, I go blind. Because I just don't have enough sugar to focus my eyeballs. But I was almost done drinking a smoothie. So I'm like, I'm pretty sure the fact that I had a reasonable breakfast, the same breakfast I always have, it's like 2, 3 in the afternoon, and I'm almost done a fairly substantial smoothie. Like, I don't think it's blood sugar. So that leaves way the 3. Way the 3 is migraine. When I have migraines, my aura is full vision loss. Like, I'm not saying like it's black or anything. It's like a 7 or 8 in both eyes. Like, everything's fucking blurry. I can't get my eyes to focus on shit. And Cryptid could even tell. He was like, your one eye is like wandering around and out of focus and kind of getting bloodshot, and it's not. Looking at you, I can tell your eyes aren't working. So I was blind for a bit, and I was like, okay, I can't be alone. So at this point, we can't send me back. I have to stay with you. Because Cryptid was like, oh, you know, like, if Lucy wants one of us to stick around after work so that they're not going home in rush hour on their own. Like, maybe, like, if you're in pain or whatever from your knee, you can just, like, go home or whatever. Like, don't feel like you have to stick around. And then I'm blind, and he's like, we're both just like, I'm not going fucking anywhere alone now. So yeah, I'm fully fucking blind. I know a migraine's coming. And my knee is in my knee brace because it's not working. And so, you know, we go see Lucy, bring them the food. We go walk around Kensington to get some like groceries and stuff. And the entire time, like, by the time we get off transit, my vision comes back. And that is when the headache starts. And it starts mild, and it builds, and then it falls, and then it builds, and it falls. I'm like, it's trying to give me a false sense of security, like I'm gonna have a mild headache. And I'm like, nah. If I was this fucking blind for that fucking long, because it was like at least half an hour that I was completely blind. So I'm like, okay, this is gonna be bad. I know this is gonna be bad. So we're walking around and stuff. We go, there's a fucking sewing place with a bunch of leather. We go get stuff. By that point, my headache's decent enough that I need to wear sunglasses inside because it hurts. And then by the time we're going home, I'm in full-blown migraine. I'm just clutching my head on the streetcar, just being like, oh God, my head, ow. And then like Lucy's nauseous from the streetcar, and we get home, and I just fucking lay down. I'm beat. But like, this is also wasn't the first migraine of the week. I had migraines 2 of the 3 days preceding that too. So I have had persistent migraines this last week. I've been having migraines more days than I haven't. I had a migraine last night too. It was more mild, so I just kind of pushed through it, but just because I didn't want to have to go up the stairs again. But I had a migraine last night. I had a migraine the day before that. Like most of the last week, I've had migraines every night. And it's ridiculous. My knee has been bending sideways more days than it hasn't. I have been in an amount of pain that is severely interfering with my ability to sleep. I've had one good night's sleep in a week. Also, it's probably TMI for the internet, but this, whatever. Bad migraine week for everyone? Yeah, I don't think the weather helped. But heaviest period of my life outside of the couple years I had an IUD, because the IUD was making that happen. But outside of IUD, heaviest period I've ever had, I lost 3 ounces of blood in one day because I was checking. I lost 3 ounces in one day. And that sucked. I had really bad cramps. Just everything about my body is having a bad time this week. And I had my first hot flash, and that was awful. It's not quite as sudden as it's like, oh, sudden onset heat, and it's like, not quite that sudden, but it was like over the course of like 30 seconds of like steadily ramping, like I'm uncomfortable. And at a certain point I was stripped naked and asking my housemates, I'm like, hey, is anyone else like a little warm? How would you feel if I turned the thermostat down? And they were all like, yeah, I mean, it's a little warm. And I was like, no, I'm dying. And they're like, yeah, no, you're the only one who's died. Like, I'm naked and like in bed. And they're like, no, that's just you. And then the next day I had a cold flash, which is apparently a thing that can happen for some people. And I was just uncontrollably shivering for like 10 minutes. So I have a doctor's appointment that I've scheduled to deal with that, because perimenopause can last as long as a decade, and I refuse. I simply refuse. If this is how my body is going to react to this, I refuse. It's not happening. I cannot be like this anymore. I'm done. Because I've been doing some research, because there's not a lot of information about perimenopause online as it is. Add into that I have to look up, like, you know, trans men and perimenopause, and EDS and menopause, and POTS and menopause, and all of this stuff. And it's so fucking hard to find any information whatsoever. So, from what I can tell, because I've tried and I've asked some people, from what I can tell is perimenopause does make EDS worse. It does make it worse, because I suspected it because I used to be on a progesterone only birth control pill, and I had to go off of it after 1 month because my progesterone spiking made my knees do what they're doing right now. It made my knees super, like, it made my whole body all floppy and weird. And like I immediately had to go off of it because it was causing me so much problems. It's the only reason I ended up on a copper IUD is because hormonal birth control not working for me. And like, you can't go on estrogen if you have migraines with aura. You're not supposed to. It puts you at high risk for stroke, and I'm already at increased risk for that anyway. Progesterone made my body fall apart, so I only had non-hormonal options available to me, which is condoms, and I don't trust men like that. and B, copper IUD or surgery, and it took me a while to convince them to give me the surgery. So, I've had this experience with progesterone before, and during perimenopause, yes, your overall levels are dropping, but sometimes it just spikes randomly because it's like trying to dump all of what you have left all at once to compensate. So you're sort of dropping and spiking and dropping and spiking, and it's all over the place. So I'm currently in a progesterone spike, and I can feel it, and it sucks, and it's made me really cranky. But yeah, so it makes my health issues worse. And from what I can see, testosterone makes all of the things I'm struggling with better, or at the very least, it doesn't have downsides. I was talking to Kat about it because Kat's on a low dose. So I'm talking to Kat about it, and it seems like at the very least, It's not going to make anything worse, and it'll probably make things better. So I am going to be talking to my doctor very, very soon about going on HRT. That makes sense all around? Yeah. Like, I had already been considering going on testosterone at some point. The only reason I didn't is because I was talking to Cryptid about, you know, the effects. And I hadn't really decided if I wanted, you know, I didn't know a lot about bottom growth, so I didn't know if that was something I was going to be okay with, especially for work. I don't care about body hair one way or the other. Like, I don't shave. Like, I currently have fuzzy legs. Not, you can tell because I'm blonde and I have tattoos, but I have fuzzy legs. Like, I already don't shave. I don't love facial hair, but I can shave. And like, it's mainly just like the current facial hair I have is I just get a couple errant, really stabby, fucking pokey hairs. I get like mutton chops on this side, and they're pokey but like they're not full enough that I feel like it would be fine. But also like whatever, I can shave. If I really don't like it, I can shave. I don't want to go bald. My dad is bald, so I'll probably be like, hey, or do something so that this stays. But I really wanted like some voice dropping would be good. Like, I've already voice trained myself to be more in my natural range anyway, so like voice dropping would be fine. The physical shape changes would be nice. Better muscles would be nice. But yeah, there's a lot of things about tea that I wanted, but the downside is it does, Cryptid was saying it made his heat intolerance worse. And I'm significantly heat intolerant, but it seems like it makes POTS better enough that the amount it makes it worse, like, kind of balances out. So we'll see. And I'm also going on a low dose, so if I have to stop, then I have to stop, and then I'm going through menopause. But like, I'm already dealing with hot flashes, so I don't foresee testosterone being worse than hot flashes. You know? At least that's something I can get used to, whereas hot flashes come out of nowhere. You're getting hot flashes anyway? Yeah, exactly. Thank you, I'm glad you're excited for me. But yeah, I'm so stoked. Also, I think this music's a little loud. Aggressive boss music can be a little quieter. But yeah, I'm so excited. Little nervous, but I figure low dose, take it slow, see if I feel any better, because right now I feel like complete ass. I'm not sleeping. I'm in pain. My body doesn't work. General heat intolerance can be prepped for, unlike hot flashes. Yeah. Hot flashes just, they come out of nowhere, and like, you never know when it's gonna happen. And like, that one happened during my period, but like, I have no idea if that's gonna hold true or if it's gonna be random, and I don't want to deal with, like, even on the short end, perimenopause is 2 years, and I don't want to deal with another year of whatever this is. This sucks. And like, I have migraine rescue meds, but like, having to, like, I didn't have them with me, so now I have to, I have to take a bottle of pills with me every time I leave the house in case I get a migraine. Technically 2, because I'm supposed to take the one, and, well, 3 bottles of pill. So I have a abort migraine pill that I'm supposed to take with Tylenol, and then if that doesn't work, I have a end it early pill, and it's like, I can't be carrying 3 bottles of pills with me every time I leave the house. I used to carry like a big purse with me everywhere with a bunch of meds and a bunch of stuff, and it was really bad on my shoulder, and I don't want to deal with it anymore. I don't want to have to think about like having like a little pill case with like, in case of fucking brain death. Like, I could just get like a little but I don't want to. All of my family has really bad hot flashes, and I'm not looking forward to it. Yeah, my mom's hot flashes were horrific. And they lasted, like, my mom was going through menopause for, like, she had perimenopause and then menopause, and was still having hot flashes and symptoms for, like, 15 years. It was most of my life. I just don't want to deal with this anymore. If I can just... I mean, there's gel, so there's that for testosterone. And then if it turns out I'm allergic to it, then injections. I'm not freaked out by needles, and Cryptid already does injections, so I can just be like, help. Help me, please. So I have a phone call with my doctor in a couple weeks, and we will see if I feel better. And I have a built-in excuse too. Like, if clients are being all weird about it, I can be like, no, I'm going through menopause. Fuck off. So. But yeah. It's also interesting too, because every time I look at resources, it's like, hey, guess what? It is not fucking normal to go through menopause when you're 30. Okay. Sorry, I'm playing with the music volume. It's not overwhelming me as bad now. But yeah, I keep looking up, like, how long is this supposed to last? Like, when do symptoms happen? And I'm thinking of, like, how many years? And they're like, well, in your 50s this happens. I'm like, no, I'm in my 30s and it's already happening. Hi, Dolly, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Menopause, yeah. But yeah, I'm tired of it, and there's not enough information, and everything I can see is like, but sometimes people just have it early, but like, we don't know why. In your 50s, no, stop. Yeah, genuinely though, like, let me see if I can pull up an infographic. It's a bit sad. What are you sad about? Hope you're okay. Like, profoundly unhelpful. I'm over here, but I'm experiencing this. Incorrect. I am here. This is not my age. I'm over here experiencing this. And also, you see this? You see this? Hot flashes may continue. Incorrect. Oh, that's sad. Chocolate cake is good, but like, if you just want like a certain flavor of cake, that's silly. Your mom's mean. But yeah, this is unhelpful. But you're without age because you're a vampire. That is true. But yeah. Maybe the whole timeline can shift 10 years? Yeah, it's just, all of them are like that though. Like, everything is like, this happens in your 50s, and I'm like, no, it doesn't. Post is not great. Yeah. Yeah, your parents are unnecessarily mean to you. Yeah, I don't want to be postmenopausal and still getting hot flashes. I don't want to be dealing with hot flashes for 20 years. I think I'm good. I think I'm solidly fine without doing that, actually. So yeah, I'm gonna be like, hey doc, fix this. I don't like it and I want it to stop. So that's where we're at. Get myself a tiramisu. Oh yes, you deserve. Even just like a little slice of one. But yeah, so that's the health situation. If I end up being a little bit weird during streams for the next little bit, I'm pretty sure I'm getting a migraine right now because my head hurts. And secondly, then I'm going to be on testosterone, so I don't know how I'm going to react to that. So the changes are going to be happening. We'll probably be doing check-ins and stuff. It'll be nice too, because I'll have a weekly, like every week, we'll see how my voice changes and stuff. Next month on the 8th? Hell yeah! My birthday is on the 8th of October. Love it 8. So soon. So soon. Yes. Vampire friends! Vampires, they're born on the 8th of the month. Hi! D Dolly, everybody missed you. Been a bit. But yes. I should probably start up the game before my head gets weirder. It's been 40 minutes, and I'm getting a headache already. So, what I might do is, real quick, is just leave you with some Signalis and go take my rescue meds. My doctor meeting got rescheduled to next month because the calendar wasn't supposed to be available for what I booked. Ah, gotcha. Excited to have meeting start of March. Hell yeah. We were both meeting our doctors at the start of March. Mega depressed. I'm sorry. I'm glad you're doing better now. We love you lots. We love you lots. And I'm glad to see you here. I'm glad you took some time for yourself, and I'm glad you're back. But yes, I'm gonna go take pills because my head feels like it's gonna explode, like right here. I'm good. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Enjoy Signalis music. It's also funny because I had Tylenol like fucking an hour, 2 hours ago. Can't even have more Tylenol. Migraine fight pills. This winter has been an emotional experience. It's been the last year and a half. It's been kind of too much. Too much. Oh yeah, absolutely. Share away, Dolly. Oh, those are the wrong fingers. Thank you for the dancey emotes, Salt. I appreciate it. Got them frills. So we'll see if the rescue pills work. They're my migraine abortion pills. And we'll see if that works. They don't always work, like, they don't work great because they're basically an alternate version of another medication that I'm on. And they make me hungry. So they're like the domperidone I take for my stomach, but with worse side effects. So it like actually affects the brain. That's the only. Those are gamer chairs? What? What's happening? What's happening? I'm confused. This chair? It's a secret lab chair, yeah. Shared the art. Okay, let me look. Oh, my head. Oh, that is so sick. That is so cool. Oh, it's a game chair. It looks like a music note. I was so confused. Oh, hi, Kirby. Kirby. You know, you're not supposed to be up there. Okay. Kirby. Oh. He's my cute little man. Okay, well, apparently we're not playing game right away. We're gonna baby boy. Or see their dark background, yeah. Bad baby boy, yes. Hi, Thomas. Hi. Here to watch your TV? So cute. You guys have no idea how soft he is. He eats nothing but fish. So his fur is the softest fur of all time. Papa. Bushy tail. Tail. So cute. It's Corvus time. Also, Kirby, I already have a headache. I don't need another one, so please be nice to your brother. Scooter's noodling around, so Kirby's just staring at the noodle. Kirby, I know he's going to the back, but you can't. Get it. Kirby, you know you're not supposed to be up there. Come here. Chat wants to see you. Look at Chat. Chat. Look at Chat. Look at him. Look at him. He's a little man. He's so cute. He's soft and he smells like pee. No, Bubba. I like pee. He likes to roll in his litter box. Okay, have fun. Have fun. What a little guy. He is perfect, other than he bites cryptid for no reason. So cat of him. It is very cat. He is the most cat. Fucking. Thank you, Pie. It definitely hits different with a migraine. I'm not mad. It's just very funny. Gerby. Okay. I might have to boot him out of the room. Oh my god, my brain. Oh my god. Okay. Kirby. Kirby Burby. I love you to tears, but you need to not. I may have to kick you out because when I'm doing the game, you can't be in here. One thing if I'm chatting, you gotta pause. Turn it down in time? Yeah. The one good thing about Cat not being here is he's not getting thrown across the room by jump scares. You've watched Epic the Musical over 10 times. That is impressive. Ah! Okay, Kirby. You get one more time you put your paws up there, I'm gonna have to put you outside. Not outside, just outside the room. Okay. Let's pause the music. I am having a time. Let me tell you. Only 2.5 hours? Yeah, that's not too bad. Okay. Yeah, I've seen little bits of it. Musicals are not super my thing. But I know D-Tune was watching it on stream for a little bit. So let's make some progress. It's gonna be really funny. Let's try and do a puzzle game with migraine. But it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Oh yeah, before I do that, I gotta plug my controller in. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is gonna hurt. Maybe not a good idea, but I appreciate the belief. Oh, it's definitely a bad idea. It's okay. You chat, you remember Spectrum Retreat, that like fractal-ass puzzle game I was playing forever ago? The one where I had to think in 4-dimensional space for one of them? where I just fell infinitely and then just like fucking beautiful minded and then locked in and figured it out. I got Cryptid playing it recently, and definitely I had a headache. He didn't. He was fine, but I had a headache and was like trying to watch him play that with a headache, and it was a choice. I am having a hot flash. I'm having a hot flash. Here we are. Ha! Okay. Menopause is stupid. I'm just gonna be completely honest with you. This sucks. This is the worst thing that's ever happened. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, I remember this. Oh God. People might mistake me for masochist. Yeah. Yeah, so speaking of masochism, remember the last puzzle I was on? Yeah, I am a masochist, but also... Okay. Fuck, okay. There's a black dot there. I kind of have to go that way. Hi, Dad. If this one doesn't move, honestly, the moving would be better. First fucking try. All I needed was a migraine. All I needed was a migraine. All I needed. Let's go. I'm a fucking genius. Y'all aren't even ready for this. Okay. Because I beat this game and you're way better at puzzles than me, I appreciate it. So how do these puzzles even work? Okay. So, when it went red, there's like little dots you have to get. Oh, Kirby's up on the thing. 1 second. I have to kick him out. Kirby, you know you're not supposed to be on the mesh tops. You know you're not supposed to be up there. I know, Bubba. I'm gonna pick you up, and you're gonna get put in baby jail. Look at how cute he is, though. He is so cute, but he's going in baby jail. Oh, my headphones are not letting me go that way. Well. Kirby. Please leave. Please leave. Where are my ears? Okay. I love him to pieces, but he is a naughty, naughty, naughty boy. Baby for baby jail, yes. Cat bouncer. Okay, and I'm cold again. Okay. So you have not been here for like any of this. So each of these puzzles has different rules. These ones are not going to be helpful for explaining any of that to you. Those ones move, but slightly more helpful. But you see how there's like the white squares and the black squares that are in the middle of the thing? So those have to, you can have them in the same section as each other, but not in the same section as the other ones. So I had to isolate like that black one, those two white ones, and I had to isolate those two black ones from the three white ones. So you see how like the lines are separating them? These ones move as you do it, so it's a nightmare. See how that's moving around? I had to do that while it was moving. All those move as you move them. It's a nightmare. But, like there's, like those ones you have to make the shape that it is. If it's at like a slight angle, that means you can do it in any orientation. But, they're little Tetris pieces. There's like There's also like little black square, like little black dots you have to get. Where even is the door for that? They're drinking fountains at the U.S. high school in the 1950s. Oh my God, Steph. Yes, you have to racially segregate with the lines. I have to go in there. But I also can't. Okay. Steph, you're very funny, but also, what the fuck is wrong with you? Okay. So I've got to make it so I can walk into that end. Because I don't have a jump button. I have to go in there. And I have to solve this puzzle. Will it go if I just ignore the puzzle? No, it won't let me make a... Y'all laugh, so that's on you? Steph, you're rude. Hello, Redned. How you doing? Doing now? I'm just trying to get here, because I think this might help me. Well, I need to be able to see the end, is the thing. Huh. Yeah, because I have a intense feeling that something in here is going to help me doing this. Okay. So what I'm trying to do right now is I gotta separate these 2 white ones from that black one. I see, they can't overlap. Great. Okay. Okay, I'm trying to... Does that would make the correct shape? But it doesn't work, because I have to... isolate some stuff. No worries, Dolly. Enjoy your brief lurk. Okay. There we go. Are you shitting my dick right now?
The relation between the controller and the controlled is reciprocal.
Yankee.
The scientist in the laboratory studying the behavior of a pigeon designs contingencies and observes their effects. His apparatus exerts a conspicuous control on the pigeon, but we must not overlook the control exerted by the pigeon. The behavior of the pigeon has determined the design of the apparatus and the procedures in which it is used.
Okay.
Some such reciprocal control is characteristic of all science. As Francis Bacon put it, nature, to be commanded, must be obeyed. The scientist who designs a cyclotron is under the control of the particles he is studying. The behavior with which a parent controls his child, either aversively or through positive reinforcement, is shaped and maintained by the child's responses. A psychotherapist changes the behavior of his patient in ways which have been shaped and maintained by his success in
Yeah, feedback loops. Yeah, that's normal.
A government or religion prescribes and imposes sanctions selected by their effectiveness in controlling citizen or communicant.
Uh-huh.
An employer induces his employees to work industriously and carefully with wage systems determined by their effects on behavior. The classroom practices of the teacher are shaped and maintained by the effects on his students.
Okay.
In a very real sense, then, the slave controls
That's
the slave driver.
Not
the child,
true.
the parent, the patient, the therapist,
No.
the citizen, the government,
No,
the
incorrect.
communicant, the priest,
No.
the employee, the employer, and the student, the teacher.
Okay, you're
B.F.
kind of...
Skinner. 1971.
B.F. Skinner. That explains why it makes no goddamn sense, because B.F. Skinner's a fucking idiot. Ask me my feelings on fucking operant conditioning. Because that's not how that works. Okay. So... because that's not... There is absolutely some biofeedback loop stuff that happens. But, famously, slaves don't have a lot of fucking control over goddamn anything. That's not how anything works. Yes, there's some amount of influence you have over certain situations, but it doesn't... calling that control is a little bit of a... weird way to put that. But also, B.F. Skinner, so he's a fucking idiot. I am a psych major. Can you tell that I have some strong feelings about psychology? Your stupid puzzle. Okay. Ew. I don't know where the exit to this is. Oh. Oh, it's there? Okay. The white man take? Yeah. Yep, B.F. Skinner certainly was a fucking white man. Boop. My dude. Yeah. Just to go this way. And okay. Oh, that's 3. Okay. Yeah, I can do that. One, 2, 3. Oh my god, my eyeballs. Oh, it's designs for some of the puzzles.
Two major schools of Zen exist in Japan, the Rinzai and the Soto. Both have the same goal of seeing the world unmediated, but their approaches are different. In the Soto school, the emphasis is on quiet contemplation in a seated position without a particular focus for thought. The method in the Rinzai school, however, is to put the intellect to work on problems that have no logical resolution. Such problems are known as koans, from the Chinese kengan, meaning public announcement. Some are mere questions. For example, when your mind is not dwelling on the dualism of good and evil, what is your original face before you were born? Others are set in a question and answer form, like, what is the Buddha? Answer, 3 pounds of flax, or the cypress tree in the courtyard, to name but 2 of the classic responses. According to tradition, there are 1,700 such conundrums in the Zen repertoire, and their common aim is to induce a kind of intellectual catastrophe, a sudden jump which lifts the individual out of the domain of words and reason into a direct, non-mediated experience known as Satori. Zen differs from other
perfectly honest, I'm not
systems,
grasping any of
including other
what's
schools
being
of Buddhism,
said to me right now.
in that it does not start from where we are and gradually lead us to a clear view of the true way of the world. It is not a progressive system in this respect. The sole purpose of studying Zen is to have Zen experiences, sudden moments, like flashes of lightning, when the intellect is short-circuited and there is no longer a barrier between the experiencer and reality. David Darling, 1996.
Okay, my dude. I didn't grasp literally anything that was just said to me. Being super for real right now. Okay. That white one in the middle is a dickhead. Yeah. Okay, because I gotta separate these two. But also keep that one separated from this one. Anyway, there's two kinds of Zen apparently. The Zen I do with your mom and the Zen I do with your dad. Okay. Got it! Felt like a moron for a split second, but we got there. Okay. No! Stop. My phone. I'm gonna cheat. Shh, it's fine. Need to know where the things are. Okay. Problem is, there's a white one under here. Well, I know what I can do. Yeah, I gotta separate those two out somehow, and I don't... There we go. But, oh, god damn it. Okay. This is definitely taking my mind off my fucking headache, that's for sure. Oh, this is gonna be a mirrored one. Ah. Okay. Here we go. Jesus. Thank you, I appreciate it. This is really fucking hard. And I have to go in there. Oh my god. I'm sorry I'm not, like, talking much. I have quite a damn headache. Understandable. Yeah, I'm trying. Oh my goodness. I can't go that way. It has to... Ah. Please work. Oh. Sorry, I know I have to... So, what I'm trying to do is I know I have to to get through here, I have to go through like a certain bit. But if I go this way, then I have to go through the wrong side. Hi Neil, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. This way? Yes. Then I have to go here. Then do that. Maybe. That work? Yes, there we go. Figured it out. Figured it out. I can't see shit. Okay. So many windmills. Oh my god, my head hurts so bad. I did do it. Oh god. Okay. Okay. Ow. No point in me even trying. Yeah, they are complicated. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Fucking Christ. I'm gonna try and see if I can time this. Nope. Haha! Huzzah! This is illegal? It feels illegal, that is for sure. Yeah, this is wrong. Okay. I cheated somewhat, and I have the colors. It's not necessarily helping. Ah, there we go. Okay. Yes, I am sort of cheating, but I feel like it's warranted. I have a migraine. Haha. I will say, even just getting the timing of this is hard. Okay. Need this. Okay. Gotta... That should work. It'd be warranted anyway, yeah. Okay. This one doesn't seem so bad. Ow, my eyes. Ow. Yeah, that door's not open, so I gotta go over there. Oh, can't. Okay, hopefully that works. Ow, my head. Hi, Soren. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Seems like a trick question. Oh, I see what's happening. Oh, I'm sorry, Dolly. Yeah, definitely take your time. Do what you need to do. Please take care of yourself. I love you very, very much. This is complicated. Okay, can I just do... Hold on a second. Can't just do that again. Okay. Okay. Um... God damn it. It's so fucking hard. Okay, I'm just gonna do this one again. Okay. So difficult. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, because I gotta isolate this. Compounding puzzles are a bitch. Yeah, this makes me want to fucking scream. This is genuinely so awful. Are you fucking shitting my dick right now? Okay. I definitely have to do that though. Okay, so I can have the two star things and the same thing. I wanna shoot myself in the jaw. Okay. No, because that doesn't... Okay. Did the thing. Isolated. There we go. Oh, if I just do this fucking solution again. It does the same thing. Fuck yeah. Okay. Solved it. Oh my god. I've solved it. Fucking Christ. No! Okay. Solved. I gotta start here. Ah. Wait, where am I trying to go? Picture two. I appreciate it. Because why would I do it from here? Because I can just leave. Oh, you asshole. This one place is off me. Oh, don't worry. Well, because no, that door's not open. But I think I have to solve both sides. I have to be able to solve for both sides simultaneously. That's what it's telling me, is you have to compound. So I can't... I have to make sure there's a solution for both sides. Okay, so I can't... Okay. Genuinely fun. Yeah, it's interesting to, like, combine the thingies. It also makes me want to rip my fucking brain out. Doing this with the migraine was a choice that I made, that's for sure. Well, that's rude. You weren't wrong. Oh, I'm sorry you have a migraine. That's fucking shitty. Like, I get it. I have to keep going back and forth. I wish you a very migraine and go the fuck away. Can't I just... Oh, okay. Two weeks? Jesus. Yeah, no one deserves a migrant. Ah! Speaking of... Atmospheric pressure and the lights at work. Oh god, yeah. I can't imagine the pressure's helping my brain either. Yeah, this shit sucks dick. These are making me think of mac and cheese, like Kraft Dinner. There we go. That was genuinely really fun. That's cool. So then you have to keep going back and forth until you get the thing. Ah, down. Oh, wait. Down. Go up. Okay, now you can go down. I don't know what those are, but they're there. I'm sure there's more stuff in this elevator shaft that I'm missing, but I have a headache, so I'm not doing it. Ah. Getting there. Oh, I gotta go up there. I gotta go the fuck up there to see what the fuck this is. I gotta solve it from up here. I gotta look at it from above. Okay. This sure is fascinating. This is annoying. Not letting me look at it. Not ruining my bridge. Yeah, these ones are a lot better. Like, I had a lot of issues with some of the conveyance in a lot of the game. And then just there's some wild accessibility problems. The color ones I'm normally very good at. I just have a migraine right now. But the layered audio ones, I genuinely had to have chat just tell me what to do. Because I can't, well, kind of. I had them tell me where all of the, like, what notes were happening because I couldn't. I have auditory processing disorder, so I can't actually hear. It's free, but it can be. Is it any angle or just that way? I think I have to just solve. just hard because it's the way it's giving me a view is I can't see all of it, which is hard. Okay. It has to be square. Okay, so I need... Because the problem is I can't actually make the shapes. Okay, because I can do one side. Square. Then that. I can't cross these. How can I? I have to make these all into one shape somehow. So, this is like, I'm drawing that type of like 1, 2, 3. And then like that, where okay. So I just have to carve out the bits that I don't need. Carve out that. Okay, so okay, so I have 3. That. I just need the square. Because, like, if I have this square, that one. I'd need to carve out this piece. This one. Them being symmetrical is fucking with me. I think I fucked something up. I see. One, two, three. Okay, sorry, I'm just trying to think real hard. Hmm. Yeah, I'm in overdrive. This is hard. Too much thinking for migraine brain. It's pretty bad. Yeah, I won't disagree with that. Yeah, there's no. It has to be this one for this one because I can't. There's no way to make this happen. It has to be that one. This could be either or. This has to be that one too because there's no way of combining. Well, I guess I could. Okay. I think it can't be but I mean, it could be a square. Yeah, that might have to be a square. Okay. So. Um. Problem is you can't split stuff. I also can't really see what I'm doing. And no, can't be a square. Can't be a square. Has to be a 3 guy. Migraine brain definitely struggling with this. Okay. 3 guy. Okay. Maybe this is... Um... think I figured it out. I think it's 3 along the top, and then 3 and 2 down. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I can do this guy, and then this guy. No, wrong. I'm definitely getting there though. Okay. Eh. Go. Wrong. gonna scream. It's so hard. And for why? Okay. Why that no work? Why no work? Okay, I'm getting substantially frustrated with this. I don't even know if I'm on the right track with this, honestly. Stop it. Stop moving the screen while I'm doing this. Also so fucking slow. Yeah, no, I'm frustrated with this. I don't want to do it anymore. You ever just do a puzzle and you're like, none of this makes sense, I don't want to be here? That's where I'm at. I just fundamentally don't want to be here anymore. Because, like, I get the point, but there's no way I can't see the whole puzzle from anywhere. And it's very annoying. Very, very annoying. Stop. I just wish I could click it from somewhere where it wouldn't do that. I don't like when it moves. Stop moving. Also makes me angry. Game is a brat. It moves when I'm doing it, and like, it's so slow. I don't even know if I'm doing the right ones. Like, this bit I get. Yeah, if you could give me help, that would be great. Because I am frustrated. Because the thing is, right, that's frustrating me is A, the screen moving every time I do this is infuriating. Like, this works great for diegetic puzzles, really annoying for doing regular ones. So I'm trying to, I can't actually see because it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but it accelerates as it goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know if that's counting as another thing. So I can't actually accurately figure out what shapes it means. I don't think this counts. But I can't see these from over here. So I can't see what the shapes are. I just have to remember them and do the math in my head. Yeah, which, if you could at least make sure I have these the right way around, that would be great. I've got the 3. I've got that version. I've got the 2. And I've got the left. That's what I've got going on. Because I have a migraine, and I don't want to do this anymore. I think I've been doing this puzzle for like half an hour. Should I help? Square in the line? This one? Because I can make a square. Or is it like, if this ends up being it's particular about like where I need it to be, I'm gonna fucking scream. I'm pretty sure to do the square, I have to do it in the corner. So that it grabs the 3. Or I do the 3. I don't know if it matters where. I have to do the 3. So the squares with the... Okay, so it needs to be a square. Okay, so I've been trying not to use the square because this is fucking annoying. Okay, so if I have to use a square, that means... I'm trying to... Ow! Okay. This one? I'm assuming I need this one then. Like the vertical version. I don't know if it matters what angle I do it at. Or what. I think those are the only 2 ways I can do this. Because then, like, I can make the square. Using this as an example, like, I've got the 3, and then I've got the square. But left L, not right L. So, the one I'm on right now. This one. The L that bends left. I gotta wait for stream delay. Other yellow piece. Okay. I didn't know if you meant the one with the yellow that's like this one versus this one, so this is left, or this one bends left. I couldn't figure out what you meant. Okay. You want the 2 or the 3? 2, 3. 2, 3. Two or 3. Stream delay is beefy today. That one's it. Oh, it's good. Okay. Want left, right. Because then I can probably figure it out once I have these. Right? Okay. I just realized chat isn't on screen anymore. I will quickly. Let me see if I can fix that real quick. Huh. Well, it's not working. I will fix that later. I will fix that later. Bye. Yeah, I'm gonna, while you're figuring that out, I'm going to no, I can't get that to fix. The left yellow piece is to make a J shape. Could you rephrase that? Because I don't know what puzzle you're talking about anymore, because you had me over here, now you have me over here. And also, make the left yellow pieces, okay, that's not a thing. Make a J shape. What does that mean? Make a J? That's not going to do anything. I can't begin to tell you that's not how the puzzle works. So you're explaining something incorrectly. No. On the correct puzzle. Say correct and not right. Do not use the... If you say the letter right ever again, I'm gonna throw you out a window. You mean this. Nope. Because I can't make a J. Oh, no, I can. I'm an idiot. Okay, so you want that. Okay, so the orientation matters. Despite this being a thingy telling me the orientation doesn't matter, I hate this game. Okay, so the game that has told me multiple times that if the thing's at an angle, the orientation doesn't matter. The symbol in the thing is at an angle. I'm going to scream. I have such a massive migraine. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. Then over, so that's that one. But then if I add that, and then I add where? Wait. Okay. 1, 2. Okay, there. There. And then oh, great. And then that. Where? Okay, no, this doesn't make any fucking sense to me. It doesn't. Can you tell me the big one too? I can't make this work. From this angle, I can't actually see what I'm doing. Because I'm like, okay, you know, I make the like J. And then this is supposed to be this way. In which case, I'm gonna go throw myself off a bridge. I hate this puzzle. I hate this puzzle so much. This is my least favorite puzzle. It was going well before this, yeah. Considering I've gotten this far with a migraine, like, the amount of combinations you'd have to go through to figure out, because both puzzles have two things, and each one has potentially multiple orientations, and then you have to figure out this part based on that, and it's I want to throw myself off a building. Okay. Bottom left starting dot. Okay, got it. If this screen could stop moving while I'm doing this, and mostly in VR, I think I might have thrown up if I had to do this in VR. Also, welcome in, Shellshock. Nice to have you in here. I've done most of this game without help, but occasionally it's just like up 1, right 1, 2, up 1, left 1, up 1, right 1, up 10. Oh, so it's not in the middle like I was trying to do. It's the other way around. I hate this game. I hate this game. I hate this game. I hate this game. It's not the worst game in the world, but oh my goodness. The conveyance sometimes. Oh, if this is the bit I think it is, I might throw myself out a window. Oh, it's the bit I think it is. It's the bit I think it is. Well, chat, it's been great. I'm not doing this. Timed with a migraine is not happening. If that one resets, I can't do 2 that fast. Okay, so I only have to do 1. Yes, please take care of Squishy Roommate. I appreciate it. Oh, I'm so dizzy. Screw you, I'm smarter than you. Screw you, game. Stop spinning, you colossal piece of shit. I'm so dizzy. Uh-huh. Hate. I'm full of hate. There we go. I'm so dizzy. There we go. Yeah, the music's nice. The puzzles are making me infuriated. Okay, stop blinking, fuck. Controlling this is also ass. I need you desperately to know that this sucks. I hate this. This is genuinely like some of the worst controls I've had to in my life. I feel like I'm going to barf. Because, like, I can't even see what I'm doing. Which is not really helping. That was purely a guess. Okay. I'm assuming I have to do these two to get all the way out here. My head hurts so bad. Okay, yeah, so I have to do those ones to get the path, I guess. Oh, my head! The problem is, okay, if I go here, I have to go that way, because if I don't, then I can't get back over there. Because it'll dead end, right? So I have to go that way, which means I have to go that way. Then the same thing is true of this, because I can't come back that way. But now I can't get that one down there. So this is stupid and I hate it. Like, I'm actually trying to use logic for this, and I need you to know this puzzle is so, there's no logic to it. But then I'm back to the same thing again. Music makes me want to get a massage. Music makes me want to get a massage. Everything else that's happening to me right now makes me want to throw up. Like, I have a migraine and this is spinning and it's so confusing. Like, the accessibility of this game. Like, I'm not doing that. It's just teleporting me to the other side of the thing. Okay, I might need someone to give me the answer to this one because I'm sick. I'm ill. This game is making me actually nauseous. And I need it to stop. Yeah, I can't. I'm gonna take a quick BRB to go to the bathroom and not look at that. And then when I come back, if y'all could have an answer, that would be great. Oh my god. Like, I know I have a migraine, but I cannot see a world where, even without a migraine, I could have done that without getting dizzy. Because it's just spinning. And you can't see the whole puzzle, so you have to just run around in circles. Playing... Whichever one of you in chat said you played this in VR, is your stomach made of fucking steel? Like, what? How? I'm gonna PRB and I'll be right back, and then we'll probably get help with this one because like the accessibility of this game, like I can't begin to tell you. This game, when it's good, is so fun, but when it's not, it's so inaccessible. Spinning puzzles don't work in VR. Great. Of course they don't. But like, because I've had issues like knowing, because like the game doesn't really tell you where to go. So you have to kind of wander around, which is fine, I guess. I'd be less stressed about that if I wasn't on stream. But like some stuff is just straight inaccessible. There's some stuff where like the conveyance isn't the best and they could do a much better job of being like, this is what you're supposed to be doing. Or where you're supposed to go. And then the like straight up the color puzzles, I have colorblind friends who like literally cannot do that. The auditory puzzles, I literally cannot do that. I have auditory processing disorder, I cannot. And if you're deaf, you're fucked. Like I at least could do like a couple of those. The accessibility of this game is minimal to non-existent. But yeah, it's not that I don't like the game. It's just it has such promise that it does not even kind of deliver on. Which sucks because it's fun, but like when I did the first set of like light puzzles and they're all linear, or the ones where I just stumbled upon the warehouse and I could figure out that the thing was in the background in the water and I had to just kind of follow it. That was really fun. The once I found the bit with the activating stuff exceptions one, that was kind of fun. Like some of these puzzles are really interesting. I really like the diegetic stuff that's like in universe where you just spot stuff. Those always make me feel really clever. There's some stuff though where you're like, I feel dumb because it's not that I don't know the answer to the puzzle. Outside of today, because like today I have a migraine, so my patience is at like a 0. But outside of today, normally like if I understand what it's asking me to do and it's just taking me a second to like think it through, that's fine. It's when I don't know what the puzzle's asking me to do, or I don't have the pieces for it, and I don't understand what I'm supposed to be doing, that I get frustrated with this game. There are so many pieces where it's like, I think there weren't enough people testing the game who didn't already know what the game was supposed to be asking you to do. Like, it's like when you like edit your own writing, and it's like, of course it makes sense to you. You know what it's supposed to mean. You need someone to edit your writing who doesn't know what you mean, especially for like academic writing. You need to have someone who doesn't know your argument to make sure it makes sense. I think sometimes in puzzle games, and I know this because I did a lot of the like director's commentary on developer's commentary on Portal, that you really do need a diverse amount of QA testers for puzzle games to make sure that the puzzles actually make sense. Because like Portal had a lot of problems of like people don't like looking up. So like they had to make like lights and things to make people look up, or have motion to like force you to look up on the ceiling, because human beings don't do that naturally, especially not in video games. People don't look up. So like if you want things that are vertical, you have to kind of signpost it. So yeah, there's like just some stuff in this game where I'm like, if it had better signposting, a little better conveyance, like was a little bit more accessible, would it be like a 9 out of 10 game. But like my experience with this game is like a 5 or a 6. When it's good, it's amazing, but there's some sections I just literally cannot do. And I know there's a timed bit in here somewhere. The only thing I remember from I watched someone else play this like a decade ago, The only bit I remember is there's a bit with timed puzzles, and if that's required for beating the game, I'm not beating the game because I'm not doing that. And there's no way that we can walk me through doing it. There's no way I can move my hands fast enough. I just literally cannot. But I have... The bits that I enjoyed, though, are very, very good. The puzzles, like, some of the puzzles have been incredible. It's just the bits that aren't, they're... It's not just that I'm not getting it, it's that it's, like, actually inaccessible that makes it so frustrating. But yes, I'm gonna PRB, and I'll be back in a sec. Okay, I am back. I also took one of my other migraine meds to hopefully that'll help. Some of the conveyance stuff is okay. Trial and error conveyance, so I'm fine, but the game has some serious accessibility problems, and some conveyance is just shit. Yeah, like I think, the conveyance of the like reflection puzzles was like okay, could have been better. And there's some sections where I'm just like, I literally don't know what you want me to do. Like I couldn't possibly. Not many people bother to 100% this. One reason is the challenge, the time bit. Yeah. Okay, so that's like a challengey thingy. I'm definitely sorry, my back hurts too. I'm definitely gonna try and get through as much of it as I can. As far as like getting to credits, I'm definitely not 100%ing it. There was no universe where I was going to. I knew when I started it, this was not gonna be a 100% situation. Oh god. But I'm gonna do last little bit of it that I can, and if I could get to credits, it'd be great. I don't feel like that's likely at this point. Can someone help me with this one, because I have a migraine and I'm dizzy, or even if someone can send me a link to like a walkthrough, because I cannot be spinning anymore. Because I don't think there's anything. Credits are quite likely. Okay, because if those are like basically I do this and then I get credits, that would be great. I can't be spinning anymore today. And this is making me like incredibly dizzy. Because, yeah, I've got... an idea of this, but the problem is, like, the logic of it isn't logicking. I feel like if this was flat, and I could see it, and then it was just like a Tetrisy thingy where you could go off and loop back around, I could figure it out, but it being a circle, like, I can't see all of it. Like, the way the steps of it work. Like, I don't understand how... Like, I actually can't figure out the logic of this just by looking at it. Because you'd have to step up or step down, and that's on both sides of this particular thing, which would... I mean, that seems like a problem. I'm back, I'm Dad. I'm so dizzy. Okay, I need a walkthrough on this one. Solution? I would very much appreciate it, yeah, thank you. The spinning is hurting. I hated these spinning under the... Okay, it's not just me. Because I got all of the rest of them on my own. Start from the left, start point, okay. Stop. Moving. Alright, so nice, okay. Neil's got it. Neil's got me. Oh god. Oh, left up, left down. I was like, what? Left, up, left, down. Okay, so I gotta go left, up, left, down. Up, left, down, left, up, left. Okay, wait. Okay, I'm bad at directions. Left, up, left, down, left, left, up, right. Okay. I've got it. Figuring up, right, up. Okay. Think I've got it from here? This doesn't seem super complicated. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, just getting that starting bit, I'm like, okay, I've got this. Thank you, Neil. I appreciate that a lot. That really, really helped. Some pogs in chat for... and hearts and shit. Because there was no way I was gonna get that. Okay, thank you so much. I am so much less nauseous now. Okay. Oh, the ground is farting at me? Stop. Stop pissing. Stop. Okay. Ah! So bright. Oh, okay. This is what you're saying, Chris, is likely.
At dawn.
Star at dawn.
A morning star? I guess that is a star, isn't it? Is that what that's supposed to be out there? What in the... Whee! We did it! Just needed a lot of help from chat. Oh, I'm afeared. I'm afeared. I'm afraid? What? We're hanging on nothing. We're just flying? Okay. I'm just up here now. What in the Charlie and the Great Glass Elevator? Yeah. Probably one of those diegetic ass bitches that I'm supposed to be doing right now, but I...
A bubble in a stream.
In a stream.
Why are all my lasers turning off? I put in so much work to make those lasers. Oh, well, I never opened that. I can go fuck myself, I guess. I did go in here. Whee! Oh, we're just going to every laser and turning them off? Goodbye, laser.
A flash of lightning in a summer cloud.
Flash of lightning in a summer cloud.
Okay. These ones were fun. These garden ones, these were a blast. The tree ones were super fun. The apple ones were a little complicated, but the like shadow ones, those rocked. It's very pretty.
Lamp.
A flickering lamp.
Flickering lamp.
Bit of a weird ending. Yeah, a little bit. Oh, I never got that. You witness all the puzzles again. I swear to God, Steph. I'm gonna throw you out a window. Might be a first floor window because I love you, but I will be a window. Oh, that's making me miss cherry blossoms so bad. All the pink trees. Oh, we're back to the beginning. I'd like to see your knee accomplish that. What, throw stuff out a window? What knee braces are for? Steph, I swear to God.
A phantom.
A phantom.
Phantom.
Okay.
A phantom.
You just put me right back at the beginning again? Turning everything off and be like, you didn't do any puzzles. You gotta do them all over again. Because I won't. Oh hey, it's that first puzzle I did. It's not really a puzzle, it's just sort of a line. Whee! Doesn't do that, don't worry. Yeah, no, I was assuming it wouldn't make me do it all over again. I suppose I could. Puzzle game, New Game Plus. Could you imagine a puzzle game with New Game Plus? I mean, that was just blueprints, but like...
And a dream.
And a dream.
And a dream.
In a dream. Wow. It just boots you out. That's a cool way to end that. Well, I get it. We did it. And by we, I mean... Neil and Stefan Vanphy definitely helped me pretty hard in a couple of those. Because I struggled really hard. The audio puzzles Vanphy and Steph helped me with. And there's that one big puzzle that I was like, I can't see what I'm supposed to do. And there's some conveyance issues here and there that I need a little bit of help with. And then that ending one I definitely was stuck on because I was getting dizzy. But I feel at least relatively accomplished with that. Yeah. Do the thing behind you? I don't remember. I might have, I might not have. I do not recall. I don't think so. Let me think. Okay, let me see. I'm trying to think of what game we're gonna do next. Computer, please. Did the game get did? It did indeed get did. Oh, my computer's having a little bit of a freak out. It's fine. Don't have it. I know we watched Day 9 do it at one point. So we have... Stop it. So we have... You seem very unimpressed. Yeah, it was basically I solved... Neil helped me solve a puzzle, and then I did one more. And then went up an elevator, and it just sorted me through everything. It was... The ending was not massively... It was just kind of whispering things at me. But it's fine. I also... Yes, I have a migraine. It's... I think my second rescue med worked, but it's hard to tell. So we have a stream next Thursday on the 26th, and then the new Resident Evil comes out on the 27th of February. So I don't know if I want to go any sort of super long game, because I'm gonna want to play the new Resident Evil soon-ish, because it looks really great. Peak? I could do Peak next week. Have you seen Strange Jigsaws? I have not. Yeah, I could do a run of Peak. So I have Peak, and then There was another game that you got me, Vanphy, that you wanted me to play, yeah? Baba Is You? Yeah, I think I have Baba Is You as well. I've also got puzzle game that's very silly. Let me get it up. I'll add that to my wish list. Because, yeah, I'm trying to look through the games I have. Valley's the one you want to be present for. Do you know how long of a game that is? Because, yeah, I'm trying to think, what games do I have that are, like, fairly... Oh, I could play Deluge, because I never actually beat it. Doki Doki Plus, I've never played. I don't want to get back into Oblivion too quick. You came up right after the end, actually. Yes. Hi. Yeah, I have a bunch of puzzle games that Vanphy got me. But yeah, we have Valley. We could do Peak. I do another session of Date Everything. What I might do is next week, I might put in the chat what you guys want to see me do. And give you guys some time to think on it. Because I'm not sure what I want to do next. Yeah, maybe some Peak. Would that be a game you guys would want to watch me do solo? Because, yeah, I think 16 to 20 hours I'd need to have some time for. And I want to play Resident Evil when it comes out. So March is going to be RE9, which I love that. I love 9. 9 is great. We can peek together. Yeah, Vanphy, if you have time next Thursday at noon, we could peek together. I'm totally down for that. We'll just have to figure out voice chat if you want to do voice chat. I just have to capture Discord audio, but that should be easy peasy. RE9 drops next Friday. DLC would fit in the free time before RE. There's in-game proximity. Okay, that's easier. Yeah. Maybe we'll do a round of Peak since Vampy seems really excited, and Vampy did buy me shit ton of games. Then we'll do RE8, and then when we're done RE8, I'll probably need a break. I love Prox Chat. So yeah, I'm gonna install Peak right now. I'm sitting here. So yeah, Vampy, if you're gonna be available next week, because DDLC I do want to do, but I kind of want to do it in cosplay, if that makes sense. So I might do that. You would? Yeah, because I have Yuri cosplay. I might not do the long wig. I might do the short wig. Like, do the mask version because it's way more comfortable. Salty, what did you just do? Okay, thank you. I have the Jigsaw game now. Thanks. Appreciate it. You're the best. Yeah, I'm just trying to see. Oh. 4 hours? Okay, yeah, that's not too bad. I don't know where I go to figure out where my fucking streamiversary is. Because that has to be coming up soon-ish, yes? Yeah, that's very appreciated. No, 1 sec. Yeah, I just don't remember where it is. Because, yeah, I might plan to do DDLC for Streamiversary since I'm going to do cosplay for it. Also, I'm sorry chat wasn't on screen today. I don't know why it broke, but it broke, and I'll have to fix that. That'll have to be an off-stream thing, though, because I have no idea why it's broken. Settings. Okay. There we go. Oh, yeah. So it's May 22nd. So yeah, May 22nd. I'll just put it, I mean, I'll be streaming on the 21st, but okay. So yeah. I will make it be the 21st. So then we can do DDLC Plus and cosplay and stuff for affiliate anniversary. So yeah, we will do that in May, because that'll also be better, because it's hopefully my hot flashes will be managed by then, because I don't want to cosplay in a suit and I'm having hot flashes and migraines. So hopefully we'll have that sorted. But yeah, so the last couple things I want to talk about, for those who weren't here at the start of stream, Perimenopause is kicking my ass. Yes, I'm old. I'm not that old. I'm 35, but I'm apparently old. Gonna be going on testosterone about it, probably. I have an appointment with my doctor. So if I'm a bit weird on stream for a little bit, I have recurring constant migraines. And then I'm gonna be going through puberty. So, things will be fun. But yeah, so we'll do Peak next week with Vampy. And then after that, Resident Evil will be out. And I'll probably play a bunch of Resident Evil. And then after that, we'll probably have some time to do some other stuff. Next week, yes. So I don't know. We'll maybe get back into Oblivion at some point because I miss it. I miss Oblivion so much. We didn't get to my favorite bits. I was just leveling up to the point where I could show you my favorite bits, but we'll get to my favorite bits in Oblivion. So we gotta play some Oblivion. There's new Silent Hill coming at some point this year, so we got a lot of cool stuff to play. Yes. For now, though, I should probably eat lunch because I'm getting really hungry because it's like fucking middle of the afternoon. Let me see who we're gonna raid because D-Tune's not live this week, so got a super duper long 24-hour paranormal detour starting tomorrow at 5 p.m. our time, 2 p.m. PST. Gonna be spending 24 hours in a haunted castle. It's gonna be great. We're gonna scare the shit out of them. It's gonna be great. So in the meantime, I think of people that I'm following right now, I have an idea of who to raid because it's a fellow Canadian, fellow queer person playing Ocarina of Time, which I love, which I think Vampy will appreciate. Who is Ashley Roboto. Love Ashley a lot. I don't get to watch Ashley stream nearly as much as I'd like to. Because I don't wake up early enough, and she usually streams kind of earlier. So we're gonna do a raid. Raid. Sub any emotes you want. I'm gonna throw a screenshot in there just because we love our little screenshotty boy. I love y'all so much. Thank you, Kat. Thank you, Pint. Thank you, Salt. Thank you, Vampy. Steph. Thank you, Neil. You were fucking MVP this stream. Thank you, people I've probably forgotten. There's definitely some other folks in here. I appreciate you so much. Take your meds, some water, eat some food, take care of yourselves. I love you, and don't freeze to death because it's February and it's gross. Okay, I love you. See you next week for Peak. Bye. Bye. Hell yeah. Okay, bye.